In yesterday's episode of Altered Beast, we finally chased Neff out of the caves underneath the Acropolis and seemingly, at least based on the grandiosity of the background imagery, into the Underworld, his domain. I've spent a little bit of time practicing this stage. It's a bit of a tricky one, but I think I finally figured out the strategy to get through it. So let me demonstrate. You're first met with these slowheads. You're just going to take these out with some basic punches and kicks. You're going to take out these two three-headed wolves that actually only have two heads. You're going to jump over and grab the spirit orb. You're going to wait for that. Oh, messed it up. But you're going to wait for that wolf to go. So you can hit these guys quickly. You can get this spirit orb either up on this column or on this kind of plinth altar bit. It doesn't really matter. You can hit these guys as they're dropping down, and then you can hit that guy while he's flying around. A chicken stinger will come along here. You can take him out easily. Take these guys out before they even really get onto the screen. Messed that up again, but it somehow worked out in the end anyway. And there is your final three-headed but actually two-headed wolf, which will allow us to transform into the were-tiger, who unfortunately we're not going to see all of that much of, because we get one attack here, and then this is going to be the lamest boss we've had yet. We're going to wait for Neff to finally realise we've transformed into our furry form, and then we're just going to sit here, crouch here, and just fire out projectiles like this for a fair while. And in fact, we're not even going to look at the boss. What we're actually looking at are the red dragons he's throwing out, because they're the actual threat here. And all you're going to do is you're going to crouch down by this statue of this rhino guy, and you're just going to fire out projectiles, not even looking at the boss, and then using your kick attack whenever the projectiles he fires off are not above you to take out the dragons that fly above you before they can come down and swoop on top of you. And that's it. You're just going to do this for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, until he finally dies. I've tried a bunch of other strategies in the hope that, you know, there's something a bit more exciting, or at least faster than this, and there just isn't. This guy's too, I don't know what the term would be, inconvenient. Unlike everyone else, he doesn't have an easy cheese strategy that lets you beat him in like half a second flat. You are just going to have to fight the boss. I would say legitimately, but this doesn't feel particularly legitimate. This feels like a slightly more boring, basic cheating here. But it does work effectively. The times before this, I wasn't even getting through the boss fight, but now with that strategy, I can do it with 1 or 2 hits. As you can see, we've gone through the 4th stage of the game. We've gone hit twice, I think. So I think that's effective. I think that was an effective strategy. But we now move on to the final stage, stage 5, where Neff is once again doing something with a bird. I think that's Athena. It looks like she might have transformed in the last episode, but it was kind of hard to tell. And here we are. Final area of the game. This is definitely the Underworld at this point. You can see all of the terrified bodies in the foreground there. Got someone who looks like they're recreating the Scream. You've got just corpses and corpses. Horrible place to be. But this is where Neff is keeping Athena. So we got to progress forward and take him on for the final time. But that is for tomorrow's episode. So once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video, short as it was. See you tomorrow. But for now, adios and ciao.